welcome back to another episode of Mad About Minecraft here on the Minecraft Realism server. As usual, I am your host, Angry Artist, and today we're actually going to be working on the beginnings of a wall. I've marked out, with the help of 3D, the radius of the barrier of my beacon. So I've got it marked out from this corner and down yonder 50 blocks away is another marker, and the same can be said about that way. And why would I be building a wall around my base here? Well, one, I'm thinking about actually putting in kind of like a village here, where I've got everything walled off, a nice little village. Just a moment, let me go kill this cow. He's not supposed to be wandering around here, but give me your meat and your leather. But I just thought it would be kind of cool to have kind of my own little village, and to be honest, I don't know if someone's been coming by and taking my cows, but they shouldn't be able to get out, and if they're dying, to be honest, I kind of hope they're not dying and someone's coming along and just kind of messing with my stock here. But yes, I think I had a lot more cows than this last time I was around. I do believe I did. But I'll leave that for another day. But to get back to what I was saying, just building a village around here where I can come in with my beacon still on, get healed, and be nice and protected and not have to worry about mobs running all over the place. And so I've been kind of thinking on how I wanted this wall. I was thinking that I'd set it up to where, let's wait for the time to run out, because this block here would be a corner where I don't get any effects from the beacon. But once I step here, it should be, well, there we go. Once I step here, I get my effects. So setting up a wall along here would be worthwhile, because then I could always just come here, be this far away, and still feel the effects. But anyone on this side of the wall, there's not going to be any effects. They kind of have to enter my quote-unquote realm. I'm not sure if I'll be calling that, but it kind of is a realm for me. But yeah, this wall will keep the mobs at bay. I won't have to worry about them very much, I don't think. I will work my hardest to make sure there's no spawnable areas on this side. So any villagers I do happen to have can be safe from zombies and, oh, excuse me, being turned. So I kind of figure it's like, just build a wall. I'm not sure what type of design. I'm just kind of marking out the area right now, and don't worry, I will take care of this stuff later. I'm just more concerned about the layout right now. But yeah, I can, for my village, I'll probably set up a blacksmith, a stable, maybe something like a little restaurant. Since I have my have the entrance to my mine over that way, I can set up a little mine shaft. So this is just another one of those projects that I can just work on and off, figure out the buildings I want, and just present and just show you just exactly what I had in mind for buildings and such. If you've got any ideas that you want to throw at me, that's fine. I'm happy to take suggestions. And that wasn't supposed to go there. Okay. But yeah, I look forward to hearing from my subscribers, the few that I actually do have. I do also plan on making a nice gateway here, one where it's easy access for horses. I want to have some sort of actual gate where there's a tripwire that runs across the top of it 3 high, so anyone running on a horse can get in, and anyone who jumps and hits it can still get in, but not allow any mobs access. Am I still going straight? Let's see. Yep, I'm still going straight. Alright, no, heart's pumping. And if, well, I'd probably ask that if anyone had any designs that they could send them to me. So I'm not sure how I'd do that right now, but any type of suggestions on what type of buildings and would be kind of cool to put in here. Just fill in some of these holes that Endermen like to leave. I'll probably put in some sort of water features. Fill in some of these areas like this. Be kind of nice to fill in somehow. And as well, I have a ravine I kind of got to fill in also over that way. Well, cover up, not really fill in. I'm not going to take the time to actually fill an entire ravine in, but just covering it up so I don't fall or kill myself, and but still have access to it. And so far, off the subject of my village, I've gotten a few comments about my lamps and such, and I'll probably start working on those sometime next week. I'm not sure how much I will actually do on camera. It's probably going to be a lot of off-camera time, just to figure out where I'm going to put the posts up. But I'd like to hear back from more people, maybe get a consensus on what people actually like, about which ones they actually like. Yes, I know this is kind of boring, just watching me lay down stone bricks, but I'm actually almost done. Let me go run in and hit my bed, and then we'll continue working on it. And that is the boundaries of my wall. I've got to take down a bunch of these trees just because they happen to be in the way. Don't worry, I'll be replanting trees and such. It's not my thing. I don't like having the plain look. I like having trees like this. So these are the types of trees I'm looking for. Well, now that my barriers are set up, I'm going to have to work on an idea of what type of wall I want to have up. Maybe have some wood around here. Ooh, this looks like a place that's got to be covered up, I think. But have some wood, maybe some fences. In the corners I might actually put in some sort of sentry towers. I'm going to make a nice gateway over here. Why not just have some towers and make it look like kind of like a walled-in city or town. Something you'd probably see during the medieval times. I was kind of wondering whether I wanted to flatten out the inside of here, but I might actually leave the hills and build into the hills or onto the hills. Make it so that they're part of the actual build, which could be kind of fun to do. And means I don't have to worry about my little water feature over there. But oh, speaking of water, since my skelly spawner is right next to a river, I might actually build onto it a little fishing hut with 1.7 going to be coming out. The snapshots are here, but we're not utilizing those. We'll wait till the actual update comes out before we do anything with the fishing. But I'll probably build a little fishing hut over yonder, attach it to the entrance to my skelly spawner to kind of hide that look. Which could be kind of fun. Fun to work on, fun to design. It gives me kind of something else I can do. Hopefully it would be entertaining to you guys. Like I said, I do enjoy just the whole building process. I may not show much on camera right now. I'm still just kind of figuring things out, not sure what I'm going to be working on, when I'm going to be working on it. My schedule is open at the moment with not having any work to go to, so I try to bring out at least 2 episodes for you guys a week. Some days or some weeks, like this past week, I had some computer issues that kind of got in the way of actually recording. I was running out of room and had to find a hard drive that I couldn't use because I had no more storage room for recording, and without much funds I had to go digging through some old boxes that I had and found a hard drive that I could use, and I've already filled it up about halfway, so I'm hoping to really just kind of hoping I can bring you guys more entertainment. I hope you, well, I kind of hope you guys liked my last episode with bringing in some of that time-lapse or sped-up film footage, whatever you want to call it. I've been trying to utilize some other methods. If there's any topics you guys actually want to hear me talk about, feel free to let me know. I usually will try to talk about anything. Though there are some things I try to stay away from. Usually the basics are politics, religion, so on and so forth, that type of stuff. So anything like that's not going to be a good topic. I'd actually like to bring you some other games. Oh, you're down there, Moline. But with the state of my computer and not being in the best of shapes right now, it's about 5 years old, so I'm not going to have the best times bringing you some of these new games like Call of Duty or any of those types of games are just kind of outside my limits right now. But if there's any type of games that you could suggest I try that aren't expensive or lag inducing, I can always give them a try, or see if I can give them a try. And if there's anything else you wanted to see from me, any type of builds or ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments. I try to read and get back to people. I don't want to just kind of leave you guys hanging. Those of you who have decided to take the time to watch me and my videos, well, my videos anyways, you can't see me. And to be honest, I kind of want to do some co-ops with some of the guys on the server. Well, record some co-ops with some of the guys on the server. Talk to them. I know 3D wants to basically do some interview type things, like interview us players, see what we're like, see how we tick, and probably such things like that. I'm looking forward to that. He's already asked me if I'd wanted to do it, and I'm up for that. He just needs to work things out, and maybe somewhere down the road we're going to have a nice little talk and build session. The Coliseum's coming along, and 3D's actually working on another project over there, and not something I want to show right now. I don't know if he plans on showing it off to his viewers anytime soon, so I'll just leave that for him to decide. But other than that, I know this episode is probably not the best. I'm still kind of trying to get used to coming up with a schedule of things to do, things to work on, and I appreciate the patience that you're giving me to work on this stuff. But next time we should have some of the walls up and figured out. Ooh, I could probably put something here. A nice house with a basement. And same over here. I'll have to come back for you guys later. But yes, next time we'll actually have more work to do. I'll figure out what I want to do with the walls, and then I'll bring you guys back and show you some of the progression and do some of the building. But for now, I think I've taken up enough of your time, so actually I didn't want to end the episode at that point. We're actually a day later. I've recorded all of that on Wednesday, and today is now Thursday morning. And pardon my voice if it's a little rough. I don't know what's up with it, but I'm gonna try to get through this. But I want to actually try to do a little something with the wall, since this is where it should stop when I'm, well, shouldn't be working when I'm here, but I want to have it a few spaces long. So I haven't done any planning. I've just kind of, so let's say a hallway of maybe 2 wide. We'll just try this out, see if this will work. I'm just oh, pardon me. Still not sure about whether I want to make this wall straight along the top or follow the natural curves of the land, but this will just give us an idea of what we're probably, or what I'm probably looking for. Got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 walls. What, 52? I think. Add 1 extra on each end. That'd be 52 long. Just a moment. I was actually wrong. It's 103 wide. Since it's 50 blocks from the beacon itself, so earlier I had made the mention that it was 50 wide by 50 wide, but I was wrong. It's 103 wide because you go 50 from the center there out, another 50 out, and then you add the 1 for the beacon block. So yeah, we're gonna have to go out a little bit, have to rework the calculations again, but my whole thought was something that I was doing over at the Coliseum, where we have archways here. Crap, I need a workbench. Throw the workbench down and make some stone stairs. There we go. So yeah, I want to put in an archway, so the arch will actually come out to here, and this will be a relief. So if we go 6 wide, or 4 wide for the arches, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll have one there, one there, up 1, go up 3, put an arch there, or upside down stairs. I can't even seem to talk this morning. Block there, and a couple more upside down stairs. So we've got that look. And from this side we'll probably put stairway there and there, and take a piece of lumber and go up like that, and the background there will be the wall. 3, 4, and that wall here should be cobblestone. Oop, and little beeping, I'm getting email. I don't think I want that. Maybe put some cobblestone down here. And that's the one thing I don't have. Just a moment, I need to snack on some rotten flesh. I said snack on rotten flesh, not craft into the crafting table. Let me go grab some the materials that I actually need, and we'll be right back and finish up just this one section of the wall. So I'll be right back. Well, I have my stuff now, and we can continue on. I actually waited for the night to pass, so I wasn't working around all the mobs that were going to be spawning. So let's just finish up this wall, this section of the wall, and we can stand back and take a look at it. Put some cobblestone behind here. See what it's gonna look like afterwards. Don't worry, we'll fill in some of those bare areas. Oop, I forgot I had my F3 on. Oh. So that's not too bad. Let's see, maybe replace these with stairs. Let's see, grab that and that. Put those right there, and then put down a row of stairs. Then upside down stairs. Okay, I'm sorry about, I don't know why that's happening. I'm having a few issues, it seems. And then down here, maybe put in half slabs. I'll probably change it to half slabs when I get them or grab them. I wasn't expecting to use them. So half slabs down there, and be. Let's give this a try. Put some furnaces down here at the bottom as if it was some sort of binding or binding of the posts. And I don't know why I'm having lag issues again. Not having the best of frame rates right now, so you'll have to forgive me on that. Here, let's move this out of the way. And stand back and take a look at it. That's actually not too bad. Probably that there, that there, and I think we're actually headed in the right direction on this. Next up is just getting up to the top here. Throwing down one of those, I think, or no, those don't go there. This goes like that, then add stairs like that. We'll have cobblestone back here. Like that. So we can still see the cobblestones from this side. And on top, let's see, let's make a couple more furnaces. 1, 2, pull my shoe. The furnaces on top of these posts. Or no, not there. The posts need to go up one more. Posts need to go up one more. And you'll see what I'm getting at in a moment. There. There. Now we add the furnaces. There. And there. Son of a monkey's uncle. But that doesn't look too bad. Maybe remove some of this so I can put in stone slabs. Let me do some work on this and I'll come right back and show you the end result. So I'll be back in a moment. And that's what we have for what one section of the wall will look like. Of course, this is going to spread down there and down that way, and I'll be coming up with some towers for the corners and over by my wheel where it meets the wall into the back garden. All of this will be I'm still working on whether all of this will be flat. I'm thinking I might go that way and just have it all flat, so the arches will be a nice straight row. And I might make some changes over by my road. Not sure where these archways, how these archways are gonna extend that way, but it'll all probably be flat, and coming down will be these sections here, so they'll be probably a little uneven, but in the end I think it's gonna look pretty good. It's gonna be nicely fortified. I'm gonna have lights coming off from these posts, and so this is one section. So these boards here, these logs here, will be too thick, so there's going to be another section here, and then you've got another section of wall, and so on and so forth. But let me know what you think of the wall as is, and I'll be working on more of it later on. I still got a lot of work at the Coliseum to do, a lot of work in the Nether to do. Now I've got this work I'm working on, so I'll be back later on in the next episode. I'm sure I'll probably continue on with this wall a little bit, and to give you more of an idea of what it's going to look like, and we're going to work on the corner towers. So I'll see you guys next week. You all have a good weekend and everything, and later days.